Hello, YouTubers. This is Joe Bravo and Mo Bravo's Knife Reviews. Today I'd like to do a comparison between my Vox Katla and my Protech Malibu. We'll start with the Viper Vox Katla. It's a very nice knife. A buddy of mine, Will, every wild, passed it on to me. And I'll tell you, I didn't know what to make of it because, he has provided a couple of knives that really missed the mark on what my personal opinion of being a good knife would be versus his. He showed me this picture and I said, I gotta have it. It has a Tonto style blade. It's 3¼ inches long on the blade, and it's about 7½ inches in full length. And it's very similar in size to the Malibu, which I'm sure everybody knows has been a huge hit. It's up there with the Smock as being one of the most fidget-friendly knives around. And the first thing I did when I got my Protech Malibu, which I got this week, was compare it to the Katla, because it's the same size. They're very, fidgety. They are both flippers. One's got the 20CV, the other one has Bowler M390, and I said, which one of these two knives would I prefer? The Protech being US made, and with the 20CV, I really thought that was going to, be a winner, because I'm a hometown fan, but I'm also Italian, and these Viper Katlas are made in Italy. The Katla is made by Jesper Voxnus, who's actually from Denmark. So here you go, you got a Danish designer manufacturing a knife for an Italian manufacturer, who's then selling it in the States through guys like Blade HQ or Knife Center. This actually tables at $174. Right now they're out of stock. This is the micarta version. The Protech Malibu, that comes in at about $215, $220. I picked this one up from PVK Vegas. They had them in stock. I was able to pick one up. Of course, the Tonto was not available, so I went with the Warncliffe shaped blade. Now, I don't know if the blade would do anything to help, because the struggle that I have with the Protech is it is a little cramped for my hand. Now, everybody knows my staple is the paramilitary 2. I wear large, extra large gloves, and this thing just fits my hand great. And as everybody knows, it is fidget friendly, no doubt about that. Just to get a little bit of a size comparison. So, I know the Malibu is going to be a small knife. My buddy Dave, who you guys saw, came over with his Spyderco Smock. I really thought it was going to be similar in size to that knife. And it is, don't get me wrong. That deployment method is up here on the Smock. On the Malibu, it is a flipper. And look, I'm looking for the liner lock. It's not even there. But it's just a little small. I mean, it is fidgety. Don't get me wrong. I could always add a little bit of nano oil or KPL and get that drop shutty to fall a little bit smoother, a little bit flatter. I will say the stonewash on this blade is fantastic. I am very, very, very impressed with the stonewash finish on this blade. It came out of the box extremely sharp, and I'm impressed. I'm not unimpressed by this knife. I could see why everybody really enjoys this knife. You have your deep carry pocket clip, which everybody enjoys. Hides nicely in the pocket. A little bit of Protech branding there. And all in all, a very, very nice knife. Look at, I keep looking. There you go. CPM 20 CV steel. But I will tell you, the Katla, I would frickin' rock this thing 10 times out of 10 over the Malibu. And it's a liner lock, which is getting to be prevalent. That it is my favorite type of locking mechanism. I know that it's my problem, but I grip the hell out of this thing like it's my paramilitary too. Look how much I choke up when I grab this thing. Look how much. I mean, liner locks, they kill me because I'm all the way up here when I want to deploy this thing. I'm here and I'm ready to go, and it's there. The Katla, and grab the hell out of this. Ain't no frame lock there. Boom, there it is. I mean, and look at this action. And then this is a $170 knife. Italian made. M390. It's amazing what you can get out of this. Now, everybody knows also that I am not the biggest fan of Tonto blades. But look at that Tonto blade. I know there's two edges there, but they share the same grind. And it makes a very nice working edge. You know, you've got your tip here. You have your tip here. You could plunge, you can get, and you could slice. I mean, I never heard of this knife. I didn't know what to make of it. I never heard of the Vox designer. I never heard of Viper knives. But I'm telling you, if you like the PM2, if you like flipper knives, if you like something a little bit larger in your hand, let me see if I've got my Sage 1 lying around. Here it is compared to the Sage 1. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I love the Sage. I would carry this one any day of the week over the Malibu. I mean, it has nothing to do with the blade shape, nothing to do with the length of blade. I think that that's fine. I don't care for the handles, which is okay, because, you know, Knife Designer's not making it just for me. He's making it for everybody out there. So if you get a chance and you like the Malibu, you like the Sage 1, I would say give this Vox Katla by Viper Knives a shot, because it really impressed me. The micarta is great. It's got a nice color. Still have the deep carry clip, which both the Sage and the Malibu have. And I'm telling you, just get a really nice action. Yeah, and then something else you don't get on the Malibu. Hey, look, I got a thumb stud that I could grip the hell out of and throw open with authority, because there's no line, there's no frame lock. You know, not much else to say about these knives. I'm glad I finally got a Malibu in my hand, so I know what I'm missing and not missing out on. It just sucks because my buddy Will didn't give me a good heads up on this Katla. I'd have no idea, and I'm not sure this guy's going to move anywhere. Not for that price point, not for the value, and not for the quality that you get at a knife like that. So I hope this was a good, you know, impression video. I don't want to call it a review because I haven't used the Malibu. Just basically my personal preferences and giving you guys a little bit of information if you're wavering one way or the other on picking up this knife, or at least showing you about some of the other knives that are out there in this class before you go spend some money and make your decision. So once again, like, subscribe, comment, and I'd love to hear from you guys and see what you like and what you don't like. I'm going to take some slow motion videos of the smock, some slow motion videos of the Katla, and get them up here too. I know it's important. I know it's important to put the sound. I know it's important to get the video of the action, because you want to like this knife and you want to know everything about it before you pull the trigger on it. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. I appreciate you watching. You guys have a very nice day. Take care.